In this video, we will see about the content of the Memorandum of Association. Memorandum of Association include 6 different classes as mentioned below. One is name class, domicile class or the register office class, object class, liability class, capital class and subscription class. First, let me detailedly see about the name class. For a public limited company, the name of the company must have the word limited or LTD to stop within the bracket as the last word. So the name of the company will be there. At the end of the name, if it is a public limited company, they have to mention limited. For the private limited company, the name of the company must have the word private limited or PVT Ltd as the last word. So the name of the company will be there. At the end of the name, there must be private limited in case of a private limited company. This is not applicable to the company formed under the section 8 of the Act. That means non-profit organization, the charity or trust, like that, which is not having a motto of earning of profit. Next one is a register office class. It must specify the state or the place in which the register office of the company will be situated. Next one is object class. It must specify the objects for which the company is being incorporated. Object class constitutes the main body of the memorandum. It provides a list of all the operation of the company. So, all the operation of the company. The object of the company falls into 2 categories as prescribed below. One is the proposed object of the company for which it is being incorporated and matter considered necessary in the furtherance thereof. Apart from just stating out the objectives of the company or the statement of the object in the companies, Memorandum of Association empower the people associated with the company with the following benefits. It gives protections to the subscriber as they have a complete knowledge of where their valuable money is invested. So the main purpose is that, object is that, gives a protections to the subscriber or the shareholders. Next one, protect the individuals and all the companies that deals with the concerned company as they have the knowledge of the extent of the company's power. Next one is, the board of directors of the company is restricted from using the fund of the company only to the object specified in the Memorandum of Association. So this object class clearly shows to the shareholders, the individual or the any other companies which having a dealing with the concerned company and also to the board of directors, the restricted for using of the fund of the companies, and also giving protections to the shareholders or the individual and the companies, those who are dealing any contract with the concerned companies. Next one is liability class. Liability clause mentions the liabilities of every member of the company. It simply states that every member of the company has a limited liability. The clause also specifies the amount of contributions of agreed upon for each individual participant in case the company is closing or winding up. So not only when the loss occur, how much the amount they have to be contributed in order to equate the liability, but also it will be specified the amount of contribution during the company is closing or winding up. So for a company limited by shares, it should specify if the liability of its member is limited to any unpaid amount on the shares that they hold. Second one is, for a company limited by guarantee, it specifies the amount undertaken by each member to contribute to while the company is being of winding up. Okay, so it is a type of a company where the members' liability is limited to the amount they agree to contribute to the company's asset if it is wound up or it is closing down. Here are some of the key features of the company limited by guarantee. First thing, no share capital. A company limited by guarantee does not have a share capital or a shareholders. Instead, the member act as a guarantors. Second one is no profit object. So many company limited by guarantee are formed for non-profit purposes such as promoting education, charity, sports or social welfare. Third one, perpetual succession. Like other type of a company limited by guarantee enjoy the perpetual succession. What is the perpetual succession? It will be existing forever and ever. Next one is statement of guarantee. When the company is formed, every member provide a statement of guarantee that must be registered with the company's house. Next one is liability. The amount the member agreed to contribute is usually a nominal amount. Then reinvesting profit. Most limited by guarantee company reinvest their profit back to the business instead of distributing the surplus income to the members. Usually what they will do, if there is a profit in a form of a dividend, it will be distributed to the shareholders or the members. But the company limited by guarantee, what they will do, they will be reinvesting their profit in the business itself. It won't be distributed to the members. Next one is content of the memorandum is a capital clause. In the capital clause, this is a valid one for a companies having a share capital. These company must specify the amount of authorized capital divided into shares of fixed amount. Further, it must state the names of each members and the number of shares against their names, and also the details about the members, their name, address proof, PAN card, and any other details related to that individual must also be mentioned in the capital clause. Along with the amount of shares they held in the companies, number of shares amount of shares, and also the details of the shareholder has to be mentioned in the capital clause. Next one is association clause. The Memorandum of Association must clearly specify the desire of the subscriber to form the companies. So the association clause is a clause in the Memorandum of Association that states the intentions of the subscriber to form a company and becomes its members. The signatories to the Memorandum of Association also agreed to take the number of shares mentioned against their names. So in this, we have seen about the 6 clause. One is name clause, register office clause, object clause, liability clause, capital clause, and subscription clause. Thank you.